Okay, match reaction of Newcastle against Liverpool. I literally just stopped doing the watch along, and what a performance! What a performance from Liverpool. I usually write down a few things just to stay on top of my head so I don't forget anything. We're freestyling it today. Again, trying to keep the editing to a minimum. First of all, let's give a massive round of applause. I wish my soundboard was working, but it is what it is. Let's give a massive round of applause to Mr. Darwin Núñez. At the beginning of the season, if you've not checked it out already, I made a video and it was titled, "This is how Darwin Núñez can make a comeback." And I made that video because I truly believed that if Klopp played his cards right, that Darwin Núñez could make a comeback. Again, today it wasn't really down to Klopp. Klopp did bring him on, but Klopp just slapped him on towards the end, lost the latter stage of the game. But Darwin Núñez, as I said, his build-up play isn't quite there. He was poor last year, but it's his first year coming to the Premier League. It takes adaptation. What Liverpool spent so much money on, while United were also in for Darwin Núñez, it is his finishing. Darwin Núñez finishing, especially in that game against Liverpool in the Champions League, where he especially showed that finishing that second year at Benfica, is what made him such an expensive player. And today Darwin Núñez was worth his weight in gold, especially because Liverpool were down to 10 men. We'll get into that in a second, but I can't carry on this reaction without giving Darwin Núñez his due diligence, without giving Darwin Núñez his flowers. He was amazing. To come on in a game like this, to come on in a game where Newcastle are coasting, where Botman is putting up an excellent performance, where Nick Pope is solid, where that Newcastle defense has been just coasting throughout the when did he come on, 70th minute, I'm not sure, but for him to come on then and to score 2 goals to bring his team back is nothing short of sensational. Hopefully something for Liverpool to build on. The next thing, Newcastle, horrible second half. It doesn't get much worse than that in football. Not only did they not get that second goal when they were meant to get a second goal, which was as soon as the second half started, but then they coasted. They got to a point where I think in the first 10 minutes of the second half, Newcastle were trying to get a goal in, but then they coasted. They felt so comfortable because, to be fair to them, they were defending quite well. Liverpool was not doing anything until Darwin came on, and they had at least two chances where they could have scored. But then after that, Newcastle coasted, and I said it. I said before Darwin came on, I would not be surprised if Liverpool were to somehow come back because of how poor, because of how relaxed Newcastle are at the minute. And that's exactly what happened. And it's disappointing because I think Newcastle are one of the better football sides in the league. I think that Newcastle are up there with Arsenal and Man City, especially at times during the game. They showed their quality. They showed their quality on the ball. They showed their quality defensively. They were just too comfortable. Last thing I want to talk about is the refs. There will be a lot of things said about the refs after this game. That red card, I'm still not too sure on. In my opinion, a yellow card in that situation would have been better. I understand why he got the red card. I just think it was a bit rushed. Certain decisions as well, but refs will always be criticised. It's not looking for good for refs and Liverpool fans. At the minute, Liverpool fans absolutely hate the referees in the Premier League. That'll definitely be a talking topic for the whole week. I don't think it's going to die down tonight. I don't think it's going to die down tomorrow. I think that even with the win, Liverpool fans will be restless in their pursuit of criticising the refs, and to be fair to them, deservedly so. Again, I think that red card was a bit harsh on Virgil van Dijk because he nearly ended the game. For Liverpool. But yeah, very, very interesting game. Amazing performance from Darwin Núñez. Liverpool still, let's not act like they didn't make their mistakes, and let's not act like they were a bit lucky. Again, that first goal from Darwin, although Darwin did do well to put the ball behind the net, it was a defensive error from Botman. Again, you make the most of the situations you get, but again, it was a mistake from Botman. Liverpool, especially Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Let's not let Trent off the hook just yet. Another defensive mistake. How many defensive mistakes has Trent made over the past 12 months? I think Trent was quite good defensively in the second half, but yet again, letting his team go 1-0 down. Let's not forget that, please. Trent defensively needs to improve a lot. As good as he is going forward defensively, he still needs some work to be done. Let's also not forget to give our flowers to Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali for that first half, but then offensively, that team coasted. I want to give a bit of criticism to Eddie Howe because I was saying it. Bring on Callum Wilson and slap Isak on the left. Isak is a very creative player. He was being wasted up front. Players like Isak, players like Rashford, players like Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., players of that quality who are so good on a one-on-one and who can create so well should not be playing through the middle. They do not have the ability to do those things. Isak should have been placed on the left. Callum Wilson should have come on. Even as good as Gordon was throughout that game, it got to a stage where Gordon wasn't creating enough for the team. And I think that Isak, as good as he is, as creative as he is, should have been placed on the left and Callum Wilson should have come on. But that's besides the point. I'll end it here. I think I've said enough on the main thought. If you want my more, eloquent thoughts, more calm down thoughts and revised thoughts, PC Footy tomorrow. We're going to start a bit earlier, but that's going to be fun. I think that I want these match reactions to be kind of euphoric and after the moment. If I forget to say anything, then that's that. I want these match reactions to be happening after every watch along. But I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. I appreciate everyone that came on the watch along. You're much appreciated. I'll see you guys soon. If you want daily football content, be sure to subscribe to this channel.